How's it going? Imagine you're at a party. What do you see? Listen, look around. Do you see people dancing around you, having a good time? Do you see drinks, balloons, confetti, maybe even flames? This is a pretty intense party. You hear the music. You feel bodies next to you. So there's a slight ringing in your ear from all the loud music blasting through your head. But now I want to challenge you. What you probably didn't see was the bouncer, the security guard in the venue. You might not have even seen the DJ. So why does this happen? Well, it's not your fault. I think everyone's focused on what makes them the most happy and what's the most exciting parts. And that usually isn't the person doing their job in the background. But what I want to challenge people to do is stop, and when you're in those situations, recognize those people. Because not recognizing those people drives us farther away from one another. When you're at that party, look around. See the bouncer doing their job. See the security guard standing there. See the bartender pouring drinks. They're all trying to make their lives better. And in the moment, they're not getting to party like you are. But that doesn't make them any different. And they probably want to be doing the same thing as you. But they can't, or they're doing that at a different time. Not recognizing these people drives us farther apart as humans. And so that's what I want everyone to do, is when they're out in any scenario, it doesn't have to be a party, it can be in any scenario, recognize the people that are doing their jobs in the background, the service workers. Too many times they go unnoticed. They think, oh, this is just supposed to happen. We have to stop and appreciate how this entire society functions sometimes. It's such an insane system that we live in now. It's so complex. The reason that it works is because these people are doing their jobs at random hours. When you're trying to have a great time or trying to do something, you're busy, you're not focusing on these other people. But they're just as important to the system as you are, maybe even more. Another example is an Uber driver. Maybe you're trying to get to the airport early in the morning. That Uber driver's driving at 5, 4 a.m. You don't give it too much thought sometimes, but think about what that means for them. They're trying to make their lives better, maybe better their families' lives. So it's only fair that if you're utilizing their service, to acknowledge them at the very least and be grateful that they're doing something like this. It's not necessarily a bad thing that these people have to work. I'm not trying to criticize capitalism. But at the same time, if we're going to keep society whole and recognize one another as people, instead of driving ourselves away from one another and only seeing other people as a means to our end, we have to recognize that people are people. They aren't just services. So whenever you go out next, look around, recognize these people, wave, say thank you, appreciate them for what they're doing. You don't have to be patronizing, but at the same time, don't ignore them. They shouldn't be invisible. We have to make this world a better place, and this is one place to start. So go out there and embrace every part of humanity. Have a nice day, and go make the world a better place. See ya.